our forces have taken the eastern villages and burned them. Now we must only take the kingdom of Vador, and then this whole land shall be under my dominion. King Vador strongly opposes you. You will not defeat him easily. I have a plan to deal with Vador.
Do you have my armor?
Come around and I'll get it for you.
I have it for you right here. I thank you very much. Welcome, my son. I see you have found your armor. You will need it. Now get some rest. It is late. Oh no. I'm too late. My father has been murdered. You summoned us, Prince? Yes, my father is dead. Go quickly. The king has been dead for some time. I'm afraid there's nothing we can do for him. And also, the assassin has probably gotten away. This dagger appears to be of Elvish origin. Perhaps Yeldon could identify it. Vador, nothing could be done for your father. However, now that you are king, I present you with his sword. See if you are able to find my uncle Daroth. I wish to speak with him. Is Yeldoth home? I wish to speak with him. I shall summon him, sir. You summoned me, Prince Vador. I did. You may have heard that my father was murdered. It was done with this dagger. Could you identify it? It is unmistakable. This dagger clearly belongs to Malkar, the elf warrior. Malkar? I know he sometimes opposed my father's policy in dealing with Eric's Kurzan, but I did not think he would ever murder my father. He was always loyal. This is deeply troubling. I heard that you summoned for me, Vador. I did, Uncle Daroth. As you've most likely heard, my father is dead. Yes, I am deeply sorry for your loss. What did you seek of me? I wish for you to rule Windroth in my stead, while I go and seek after my father's murderer. I have a clue as to who he might be. You should not go alone. Take with you a few trusted warriors, some friends. I have already decided who to bring. Laertes the Bold, Hondor the Swift, Targon the Strong, and Findor the Cunning. They are the best warriors in all of the kingdom of Windroth. I wish you luck. We have answered your summons, Prince Vador. What is our task, Prince Vador? My father was murdered last night, and we have a clue linking it to Malkar the Elf. Malkar is brave and honorable. He does not seem like an average murderer. That is why I wish to go and investigate this. I too do not believe that Malkar is behind all of this. Malkar hated Eric's Kurzan, perhaps even more than your father. I doubt he would murder him, or that he would ever betray us to Eric's Kurzan. Let us go and find Malkar. Malkar will not answer the door. Malkar's house appears deserted. I do not think anyone is here. Search the other rooms. I believe I have found Malkar. He's been dead for a while. He couldn't have murdered my father.
Deploy the first wave of my assault.
It looks like someone rummaged through the armory after killing Malkar, but Malkar did not put up much of a struggle for a warrior. This is all very mysterious, and I cannot seem to make sense of any of it. Let us ask Findor the Cunning. He might give us a clue. So what do you think, Findor? It clearly must have been someone Malkar knew who murdered him, otherwise he would have fought back harder. Also, someone who knew Malkar had such a dagger would have had to kill him to obtain it to kill your father. Therefore, it would likely be someone who was able to identify the dagger. Like Yeldoth, my father's advisor. Exactly like Yeldoth. Yeldoth the elf was one of my father's trusted friends and advisors. I cannot believe that he would ever betray us to Eric's Kozan and have my father murdered. Perhaps, but we will see. Let us return to Wendroth.
Soldiers of Eric's Kozan. My forces, push on! 5 miles further and you should be at the gate of Wendroth.
Lord Daroth, I have rallied the army as you requested. That is excellent. However, I feel we are outnumbered. The first wave of Eric's Kozan's army is within 5 miles of our city. We will not stand a chance. Nonetheless, I will lead the attack against the enemy forces when they arrive. I have also summoned a few reinforcements, but it will not be much. Lord Daroth, the reinforcements have arrived and are ready for battle. I suppose all is ready then. I shall prepare for war.
Deploy the second wave of my assault. They've escaped.
They have escaped indeed, Laertes, but we have gained a very valuable clue. These were elite warriors of Eric's Curzan. He would not just leave them here to guard this house. They were sent. Therefore, someone knew we were coming, which means the person behind the murder of King Varoth must have been either Daroth, his brother, or Yeldoth, his advisor. But because of the clue with the dagger, it must have been Yeldoth. Precisely. Then we have no time to lose. We must immediately head back to Wendroth. Is everything ready, General? It is, Daroth. The enemy is here.
On behalf of King Elex Curzan, I demand your immediate surrender.
You have to kill me before you take this city.
Begin the attack!
To a duel.
I accept, because you will most surely lose.
Prince Vador, you have returned. Yes, and I must speak with my uncle Daroth. Daroth is leading the attack. I will see if I can find him. Everyone clear the road! It is Daroth. He is badly injured. Prince Vador, he is dying. He wanted to speak with you before he died. Uncle Daroth? Vador, you must save Wendroth from Eric's Curzan. The city is almost destroyed and I am dying. You must save us. We must return all soldiers to the wall. Another wave of enemy troops is approaching. I shall join you shortly. We must find Yeldoth before we help with the battle. Malkar is gone, and he's killed his bodyguard. He is clearly a traitor. Attack! They've come through the rear gate. Yeldoth must have let them. Now you shall die. Kill them. To the main gate. Go and send an urgent message to our allies. We need their help. We must prepare for a final stand against Eric's Curzan. He himself has arrived, leading the last wave of the attack. Run! The wall has fallen! Generals, what is happening? Felix Curzan's army has taken the front lines, Vador. We're the only ones left. I do not think we will be able to defeat him. We must defeat him. I will lead you myself.
Prince Vador, we have formed a defensive line. However, Felix Curzan's army is too numerous. I do not think we can win. I have sent for reinforcements, but I think we can win this.
It is time to take the city.
Oh, young Vador. I see. Finally meet. Felix Curzan. You're weaker than I expected. You may have put up a good show, Vador, but now it is time for you to die.
Finish them!
Open fire! Felix Curzan, I challenge you to single combat. I accept. Curzan is dead. We have won. The kingdom of Windroth is now safe.
Vador, son of Vadroth, is now pronounced the King of Windroth. All hail King Vador! All hail King Vador!
Felix Curzan.